Hi, this video is with my assassin Veanir and I'm playing Hatred. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, so I just thought I'd start with something nice and easy to commentate, which is why I'm playing Hatred. So I was playing this on Christmas Eve, didn't have time to commentate and stuff before going off for Christmas, but thought I'd get round to it now. So I was just stealthing out, found a big group of them all stealthed up, was really tempted to knock them out and was debating whether or not to do it and just decided to just go for it. So this video is, it's not got the highest quality of gameplay in it. I was just kind of messing around. I hadn't played Star Wars in quite a few weeks. So I will point out some of the mistakes I've noticed since watching it, but I was just playing for fun here. So we were fighting way too far out, obviously. They planted pretty quickly, but luckily we had someone back there that managed to defuse it. So I decided to stealth out and go and check out what was happening with the doors. That guy over there at the door was already being finished off, so I decided to go and check out the side that had been planted on. This operative over here, who had called incoming, was struggling. Could have knocked back that Juggernaut there to interrupt the Ravage, but he was probably going to die anyway, because there were 3 people here. Decided to switch over to the guy on the door, the Mercenary. Mercenary is a good target to go for anyway. Although if that operative was healing, that probably would have been a better target. Decided to chase after this Mercenary here. I kind of wanted the speed buff myself. Could have used my stun or the root from one of my dots, but forgot about that. Then there's the new ability, which I have on Shift X. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put that up on the screen as the teleport and the 30-second cooldown, which is really nice. One of the changes I haven't been so fond of is the change to Force Speed's cooldown. It's now at 30 seconds, I think, which is pretty long. Used to be much shorter. But still, assassins are fine. They'll probably always be good in PvP. Here I got slightly confused. I used to have stealth on Shift F on this character, but to make stealth on the same keybind for all of my characters, I moved it over to Shift 2 because that's what it is on my Scoundrel. So I was kind of confused as to why I wasn't coming out of stealth there to defuse the door. So here, just chasing after the operative, trying to make sure they didn't cap the bridge before we arrived, and eventually turned around, paid attention to to the objective to interrupt this guy. There are quite a few times in this video where instead of using the new replacement ability for Thrash, again, I can't remember the name of it, I'll pop it up on the screen. It's the ability that I've got keybound to R. I use Thrash instead, which is a mistake because it does less damage and you don't get the heal from it. So here, notice no one else was on the other side, and there were quite a few people capping, so use the new ability to teleport in and span around to interrupt them all with Lacerate. Got a couple of dots on there, got stunned. Luckily I didn't die during the stun, and just spread the dots before vanishing out. One of the nice things about, again I'm going to get the name wrong, I think it's Shroud, is that you can stay out of stealth for a while before vanishing with Shroud because you can't get any dots applied to you, whereas on your operative, once you use dodge you have to vanish immediately because you can be dodged while you can be dotted whilst dodge is up. So here, just trying to stay alive as long as possible. Probably shouldn't have gone around that pillar because there was someone trying to heal me, but went down eventually. Managed to delay them for quite a bit of time, which was good. Whenever I go back to my assassin, or any class with a knockback really, it's always really tempting to push people off here, so one Juggernaut was pushed down. Was hoping to get both of them there, the operative and the Marauder, but messed it up slightly. One thing to always check, always when you're playing Voidstar and you're on defense, is the door on the opposite side to the bridge that's been taken down. There's always a stealther that sneaks over and tries to cap it, so just keep an eye on that. Always seems like 50% of games I play, that's how it gets capped. So this guy, for some reason, wasn't buffed, wasn't sneaking, so I just popped him out of stealth. Was kind of out here on his own. Just deciding who to go for here. Saw this operative going for the door, so chose him. There didn't seem to be many people on the other team that had dots or were spreading dots, so the flashbangs were actually pretty effective this game from the other team. And here I got a bit greedy with my dot spread. I probably could have killed the operative here if I'd gone for my assassinate instead of the dot spread, but then the operative used dodge, so managed to stay alive. Got her down eventually, but it took me a bit longer than it needed to. Another thing I forget to do quite a bit in this Warzone is taunt. I don't really taunt that much. You can actually stack up some pretty big numbers with the AoE taunt on Assassin, especially as you can teleport into big groups of people now. The attack from the other team seemed to have slowed down at this point. They were kind of attacking one by one. I must have been out of combat for just a second there, but got hit by some AoE which broke me out of that sap. Going to interrupt the guy capping. Teleporting after him. It's nice that you can keep up with operatives now after they roll away without having to use full speed. Then I decided to use my, I think it's called, oh, I can't remember, deflection. Yeah, I think it's deflection, because I've spec'd into the CC immunity, so the operative stun missed me there. Sniper is always scary when you're on your assassin, because you can't do anything about that white damage apart from deflection, and that's only a 50% defense boost, so I just went to go and heal up. Keeping an eye on the other door as well. So the sniper was over here on his own. Then here, really tempting. A sniper on the edge. He just uses medpack as well. Pushed him off the edge. I was considering going over to that marauder over by the door, but he was already down. There are only like 10 seconds left of this round, so wasn't much to do. Messed up my positioning slightly with this sniper here. I was planning to put myself between him and the pillar, but he knocked me back a second too soon. Nice 10k to finish him off, and that is the end of the round. So second round, making sure everyone's buffed. I have a bit of a habit, I tend to hit my buff button the whole time, but it's never a bad thing, especially if people have been respawning on your team, just to make sure everyone's got all of the buffs available. So just sneaking there, in case there were any stealth on the other team, kind of scouting ahead. Spotted this guy here, probably could have opened up with my spike, but I'd kind of forgotten about that ability. Haven't played my assassin in a long time. Just opened up with a dot, broke his stun immediately to restun him so that he couldn't interrupt that cap. But he hadn't even noticed, but there was another operative there who had noticed and interrupted. But there's still only two guys here from the other team, so went to go and cap the door as soon as we got them both down. Assassin on my team going to stop people coming from the spawn point, but no one spawned in time. Just spreading my dots, throwing down some AoE. Got stunned here, didn't have my breaker, but there were loads of guys from my team here to stop the two operatives defusing the bomb. That was the first door down really nice and quickly. Just using my 4 speed to get to the next objective as quickly as possible, and I was out of combat, which was nice. Because you run faster when you're out of combat. Then here, making sure to run behind the pillar a bit so that people coming from the other door can't hit you very soon. They have to come around the pillar to be able to see you. That guy a split second too late with his interrupt there. Then the Juggernaut thought the same thing as me here. Went to go and push him off the edge. He got there a second before me. And that's a nice quick second round and it ends the game. It's got some decent damage here. As I said at the beginning, it wasn't particularly a high-level gameplay, but just thought it'd be nice to get something done quickly. So that was one of my first Warzones on Christmas Eve. I always say this, but I really hope I will be able to upload regularly, but I really can't promise that. I'm just going to do what I can. there'll definitely be some more videos before I get back to uni, kind of mid-January. So I hope you liked this one. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.